Chosen one, you passed God's hardest test unknowingly. Results are excellent. My child, do not scroll away, because what I am about to reveal will shift the way you see your past and your future. You walked through fire and did not even realize heaven was watching every quiet step you took. The trial that almost broke your heart was not random, and the tears you cried were counted by me with deep care. Stay and listen closely, because this is the moment you understand that a blessing, a breakthrough, and a lifting season has already been set in motion for you. Comment Amen. You passed my hardest test without knowing you were being tested. When others hurt you and you chose silence instead of revenge, you were being examined. When you felt forgotten and still chose to pray in your own weak way, you were being observed by heaven. When doors closed and you did not curse my name, you were proving your heart was loyal even in confusion. This is why the results are excellent, because your character held steady when your comfort disappeared. You thought you were just surviving another hard season. You thought you were simply enduring disappointment, delay, and misunderstanding. But I was measuring your trust, weighing your response, and shaping your spirit. The test was never about what you lost. It was about who you became while losing it. And you became stronger, softer, wiser, and more dependent on me. There were nights when you lay awake, feeling like no one understood the pressure on your chest. You felt unseen, unheard, and sometimes even unloved. Yet, you did not turn cold toward me. Even in your questions, you kept a thread of faith, and that thread was enough for me to move mountains on your behalf. Before I continue, I ask you from my heart to like the video, because someone else who feels forgotten needs to hear this truth and realize they also have not been abandoned. The hardest test was not about money or status. It was about your heart staying pure when you had every reason to grow bitter. It was about trusting me when I seemed silent. It was about holding on to hope when nothing around you looked hopeful. And you did it, not perfectly, but faithfully. I saw how you kept going when you felt tired in your soul. I saw how you helped others even when you needed help yourself. I saw how you chose integrity when shortcuts were available. Those quiet decisions shouted loudly in heaven. The results are excellent because your obedience was genuine. You did not know a reward was attached to your pain. You did not realize promotion was hidden inside your delay. You were simply trying to survive, but in surviving with faith, you qualified for more than you imagined. Comment 1212. There were moments when you almost gave up. I saw the tears you wiped away quickly, so others would not notice your struggle. I saw you smile while carrying private burdens. Those hidden battles were the exam, and you passed with a heart that still longs for me. Now listen carefully, because what comes next matters. When a student passes a difficult test, advancement follows. When a soldier proves loyalty in hardship, greater responsibility is given. In the same way, your passing season is opening a new chapter that will feel different from what you have known. You may start noticing small shifts first, a new opportunity, a fresh peace in your mind, an unexpected favor from someone you did not expect. These are not coincidences, they are signs that the results have been released. I am not only blessing you with material things, I am blessing you with clarity, protection, and direction. The confusion that once surrounded you will begin to lift. The anxiety that once followed you will begin to lose its grip. You did not fail when you thought you were failing. You did not fall behind when you felt left out. You were being refined. Gold must pass through heat to shine, and your heat has produced strength inside you that no one can take away. Do not underestimate what you endured. Some people would have turned completely away. Some would have hardened their hearts and refused to trust again, but you kept a small flame alive, and that flame pleased me deeply. The excellent result means doors that were locked will not stay locked much longer. It means your name is being spoken in rooms you have never entered. It means the very area where you felt tested will become the area where you see breakthrough. You are chosen, not because you are flawless, but because you are willing. You are favored, not because you never struggle, but because you run back to me when you do. I have been closer than you realized, even when I felt silent to you. The season of proving is shifting into a season of revealing. What I placed inside you during the quiet will begin to show outwardly. Confidence will rise in you, peace will rest on you, and people will sense that something has changed. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a higher level of trust between us. The hardest test has already been faced, and you came through it with a heart that still believes in my goodness. The reason the results are excellent is because you did not perform for people. You lived honestly when no one was clapping for you. You chose restraint when anger felt justified. You stayed kind when it would have been easier to withdraw. That is rare, and heaven values what the world ignores. There were moments when you felt delayed while others seemed to move ahead. You wondered if you missed your chance or made a wrong turn, but your delay was part of the test. I was watching to see if comparison would poison your gratitude, and you chose to keep thanking me for what you had. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. That gratitude protected you more than you realize. It kept your heart soft when it could have hardened. It kept your vision clear when bitterness tried to blur it. Because you guarded your spirit, I can now entrust you with more without it destroying you. Understand this clearly. The hardest test was about trust in the unseen. It was about whether you would still believe I was working when you saw no evidence. It was about whether your faith depended on comfort or on relationship. You proved that your connection to me was not based on convenience. Now, a shift is taking place. The same area that drained you will begin to strengthen you. Where you once felt rejection, you will experience acceptance. Where you once felt overlooked, you will find yourself recognized. This is not because you demanded it, but because you endured with grace. You may notice that your reactions are changing. Situations that once shook you will not have the same power. Words that once wounded you will not penetrate as deeply. That is growth, and it came from the season you almost resented. You did not know you were in an examination room. You thought life was simply being unfair. But I was refining your patience, stretching your endurance, and teaching you to rely on me instead of outcomes. The pressure you survived has made you steadier than before. Do not rush the unfolding of what is coming. When a seed breaks open underground, it does not look impressive at first. But that hidden breaking is necessary for visible growth. Your hidden endurance is now preparing visible fruit. I am aligning people and circumstances in ways you cannot yet see. Conversations are forming that will include your name. Opportunities are being arranged that match the strength you developed. I do not prepare you without also preparing a place for you. The excellent result also means protection. Some things you wanted but did not receive were withheld for your safety. Some relationships that fell apart were not losses but rescues. You may not have understood that at the time, but clarity will come. The test revealed your loyalty. It showed that you do not only seek my hand for blessings, but that you value my presence. That kind of heart can be trusted with influence, with favor, and with responsibility. I am careful with who I elevate, and your response in hardship spoke loudly. You are entering a season where your confidence will be quieter but deeper. You will not need to prove yourself loudly. Your peace will speak for you. Your consistency will open doors without you forcing them. There will still be challenges, but they will not feel like punishment. They will feel like training. You will approach them differently because you now understand that nothing is random in your journey. Every moment has been used to shape you. The test also stripped away illusions. It showed you who truly stands with you. It revealed where you placed too much expectation. That clarity may have hurt, but it freed you from false security. Now you stand lighter, wiser, and more aware. That awareness is part of the reward. You are not stepping into the next season naive. You are stepping in, equipped. Do not doubt the process now. When you feel small reminders of the old struggle, remember that you already passed. The grade has been recorded. The evaluation has been completed. You are not being retested for the same lesson. Instead, you are being positioned. There is a difference between testing and positioning. Testing measures your response under pressure. Positioning places you where your growth can be used. You are moving from measurement to placement. Some blessings will be subtle, a deeper sense of calm, a stronger ability to say no when needed, a clearer understanding of your worth. These are not small things. They are foundations for greater visible change. Other blessings will be tangible, doors opening that were once closed. Financial stability improving in unexpected ways. Health strengthening where there was weakness. I am able to restore in ways that go beyond what you imagined. The excellence of your result is not about perfection. It is about perseverance. It is about choosing faith when fear tried to dominate. It is about returning to me even after moments of doubt. You did not impress me with flawless behavior. You moved my heart with your persistence. Even when you were tired, you kept a spark of hope alive. That spark is what I am breathing on now. Do not let old voices tell you that you are behind. You are right on time for what I have planned. The delay was not denial. The silence was not absence. The pressure was not rejection. I am proud of the way you carried yourself in private. I am pleased with the humility you kept when you could have been defensive. Those unseen victories are shaping public favor. As you move forward, stay anchored in the lessons you learned. Remember how fragile life can feel. Remember how quickly circumstances can shift. Let that memory keep you grounded and grateful. You are not the same person who entered the test. You are steadier now. You are less dependent on applause. You are more aware of my presence. The results are excellent because your foundation held firm. And when the foundation is strong, the structure can rise higher without collapsing. Prepare your heart for growth that matches the strength you developed. You passed without knowing you were being evaluated. Now you will begin to see why the process was necessary. The next level requires the version of you that emerged from that trial. The hardest test was designed to expose what was rooted deeply within you. It revealed your endurance when comfort was removed. It uncovered your faith when answers were delayed. It showed your loyalty when circumstances tempted you to walk away. You did not understand it then, but every silent act of trust was building spiritual authority within you. You are no longer reacting the way you used to. Where you once panicked, you now pause. Where you once felt desperate, you now feel measured. That maturity did not come from reading about strength. It came from living through moments that required it. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. There were times when you felt stretched beyond what seemed fair. You carried responsibilities quietly while your own needs went unseen. You held your tears back so others could lean on you. Those sacrifices were not ignored, and the weight you bore was recorded. Because you did not collapse under pressure, you are now trusted with greater stability. I am establishing you in ways that will not be easily shaken. The storms that once frightened you will no longer define your future. They were tools to train you, not threats to end you. You may wonder why the test had to be so intense. It was intense because the calling on your life is not small. Light that shines brightly must be prepared to stand against strong winds. You were being prepared to hold steady in places others would falter. Now you will begin to see subtle confirmations, a sense of direction becoming clearer, an inner calm guiding your decisions. A renewed desire to move forward without the heavy doubt that once followed you. These are signs that the examination phase is over. The excellent result means you have been cleared for expansion. Expansion of influence, expansion of peace, expansion of purpose. You will not chase opportunities the same way. Instead, you will recognize the ones that align with who you have become. You are also being protected from repeating old patterns. The test exposed areas where you once relied too heavily on people. It showed you where you sought validation that only I can provide. Now your confidence is rooted deeper, and that foundation will guard your next steps. Expect your relationships to shift. Some people will feel the difference in you and respond positively. Others may feel uncomfortable because you no longer tolerate what drains you. Do not be afraid of that adjustment. Growth often requires separation from what no longer fits. Your peace will become noticeable. Not loud or dramatic, but steady and real. You will carry yourself with a quiet assurance that does not need constant explanation. That confidence is not pride. It is the fruit of surviving what was meant to break you. I am also restoring what felt wasted. Time you thought was lost is being redeemed through wisdom gained. Energy you felt drained is returning through renewed strength. Nothing you endured was meaningless. The results being excellent does not mean there will never be challenges again. It means you are equipped differently now. You will approach obstacles with discernment instead of fear. You will respond with faith instead of panic. The version of you that once doubted whether you could endure would not recognize who you are becoming. You are more patient. You are more grounded. You are less easily shaken by the opinions of others. This transformation is part of the reward. External blessings will come, but the internal growth is the true evidence of passing. A changed heart is more valuable than temporary comfort. And your heart has matured beautifully. There is also a greater awareness of my presence in you now. During the test, you learned to seek me, not just for answers, but for strength. That intimacy created resilience. You discovered that even when you did not understand the plan, you could trust the planner. As you move forward, guard that closeness. Do not allow new opportunities to distract you from the source of your strength. The promotion is meant to deepen your gratitude, not replace it. I am aligning circumstances that match your new capacity. Responsibilities will increase, but so will your ability to handle them. You will not feel overwhelmed the same way. Instead, you will feel prepared. There will be moments when you look back and realize how far you have come. What once seemed impossible will look like a stepping stone. The very pain you resented will be something you are thankful for because of what it produced. Your story is not defined by the hardship. It is defined by how you responded to it. And your response pleased me deeply. That is why favor is being released in ways that fit your growth. Remain humble, remain grateful. Remain aware that every blessing flows from my hand. The excellent result is not a finish line, it is an entrance into greater purpose. You learn to sit in silence without falling apart. You learn to wait without constant reassurance. You learn to trust me without immediate evidence. Those lessons cannot be taught in comfort. They are formed in places where you feel stretched beyond your limits. Because you stayed, because you did not abandon your faith when it felt inconvenient, I can now entrust you with deeper responsibility. You will carry influence differently than others. You will handle favor with humility because you remember what it felt like to have nothing but hope. The test also revealed your compassion. When you were hurting, you still found ways to encourage someone else. When you felt weak, you still prayed for others. That selflessness did not go unnoticed. It became part of your spiritual strength. Now I am increasing your discernment. You will sense what aligns with your growth and what does not. You will not feel compelled to chase every opportunity. You will choose with wisdom instead of desperation. There will be a steadiness in your decisions. You will no longer move out of fear of missing out. Instead, you will move with confidence that what is meant for you will not pass you by. That assurance is a result of passing the hardest test. You also gained resilience. The rejection you experienced did not destroy you. The delay did not disqualify you. The disappointment did not define you. Instead, it refined you. In the coming days, you may notice that old triggers lose their power. Situations that once caused anxiety will feel manageable. Conversations that once intimidated you will not shake your confidence. This is not accidental. It is growth made visible. The excellent result means you are trusted with greater peace. Peace is not given lightly. It rests on those who have proven they can remain faithful under strain. Your heart has shown that it seeks me even when circumstances are unclear. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. You may also feel a new boldness rising within you, not loud or aggressive, but grounded. A quiet certainty that you are where you need to be. That certainty is built on the foundation of surviving what tried to overwhelm you. Do not be surprised if new opportunities require courage. Growth always asks for expansion, but you will not face these new doors as the same person who once doubted their strength. You will face them as someone who knows what it feels like to stand when standing was hard. I am also healing the areas that were bruised during the test. The trust that was shaken is being restored. The confidence that was chipped away is being rebuilt. The hope that flickered is being fanned into steady flame. You are entering a period where restoration will feel personal, not dramatic or overwhelming, but steady and real. You will feel yourself breathing easier. You will sense relief where tension once lived. The hardest test taught you to separate my voice from the noise around you. That clarity is invaluable. It will guide you through future decisions and protect you from distractions that look attractive but lead nowhere. You will not waste the wisdom you gained. You will apply it. You will pause before reacting. You will reflect before committing. You will pray before moving. Some people may not understand the depth of your transformation. They may still see you as who you were before the trial. But you know the difference inside. You know the strength that was carved out of that difficult season. Remember this: passing the hardest test does not mean life becomes perfect. It means you have proven that you can handle imperfection without losing faith. That is maturity. I am positioning you in places where your testimony will matter. Your experience will comfort others. Your steadiness will inspire those who feel unstable. You will speak from lived truth, not theory. The confidence you now carry is not based on circumstances. It is based on survival. You have seen how I carried you through nights you thought you would not endure. That memory will anchor you in future storms. There will be moments when you reflect and almost feel disbelief at how much you changed. The person who once felt overwhelmed by small obstacles is now navigating larger responsibilities with calm focus. That shift is evidence of growth. You are not the same. You are stronger in spirit. You are clearer in thought. You are deeper in faith. The excellent result is not a trophy you display. It is a transformation you embody. It lives in the way you think, the way you respond, and the way you trust. Continue walking with humility. Continue staying close to me. The test prepared you for influence that requires integrity. You were refined, not rejected. You were shaped, not shattered. You were strengthened, not sidelined. As you move forward, remember the lessons of that season. Remember how fragile comfort can be. Remember how powerful faith becomes when it is all you have. You did not wake up one day suddenly fearless. Instead, you kept moving forward while afraid. That is what impressed heaven. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is choosing trust while fear whispers. And you chose trust more times than you realize. When the future looked uncertain, you did not abandon your path. When outcomes felt unstable, you did not collapse into hopelessness. You questioned, you struggled, but you stayed connected. That connection is what secured your victory. The excellent result also means something else. It means you are no longer spiritually fragile. There was a time when one disappointment could shake your entire perspective. One rejection could send you into doubt. But now you absorb setbacks differently. You have learned to pause instead of panic. You have learned to breathe instead of break. That emotional discipline was formed in the quiet battles you thought no one noticed. I noticed. You were also tested in patience. You wanted immediate answers. You wanted visible progress, but instead you were given silence and slow movement. And rather than turning bitter, you adjusted. That adjustment strengthened your inner world. You discovered that waiting does not mean wasting. You discovered that growth can happen unseen. You discovered that I am working even when there is no outward proof. Now you stand more anchored. You are less dependent on constant signs. You are more confident in my timing. That shift is not small. It is powerful. There is also restoration happening in your mindset. During the test, negative thoughts tried to take root. They told you that you were behind, forgotten, or overlooked. But you resisted fully accepting those lies. You felt them, but you did not surrender to them. That resistance kept your spirit alive. And because you did not let negativity settle permanently, I can now expand your vision without having to first undo deep damage. You are being trusted with greater clarity. Ideas will come more sharply. Decisions will feel cleaner. Confusion that once lingered will start to clear. The test also revealed your values. You learned what truly matters. You saw how temporary certain pursuits are. You realized that peace is more valuable than applause, that understanding will protect you in your next season. When opportunities arise, you will measure them differently. You will not chase what compromises your growth. There is a new steadiness in you. People may not be able to explain it, but they will sense it. You will speak with calm conviction. You will move with measured confidence. Do not underestimate the impact of surviving what you survived. Many people change direction when the path gets hard. You stayed. That perseverance created spiritual weight. Because you carry weight now, your words will carry more influence. Your presence will bring reassurance to others. You will not need to strive for attention. Your stability will attract trust. The hardest test also dismantled pride in subtle ways. You learned that you cannot control everything. You learned that outcomes are not fully in your hands, that humility has positioned you well. Humility keeps blessings safe. Pride causes collapse, and you were gently corrected before elevation came. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You may soon notice acceleration. Things that felt stuck may begin to move. Doors that seemed permanently closed may open without struggle. That is not random, it is timing. You were delayed because preparation was required. Now that preparation has been completed, movement becomes easier, not effortless, but aligned. You will also notice a deeper gratitude rising within you. Small wins will feel meaningful, quiet moments will feel rich. That contentment is strength. The person you were before the test might not have handled rapid growth wisely.